So in engineering mechanics, today we will see about the make or buy decision. So to understand the term make or buy decision, let me give you an instance. Okay. So suppose if you are wanting to make, say for an example, a 15 roti. Okay. And you wish to make a 15 roti, and 1 kg of atta is almost 60 rupees. Okay, so 1 kg of atta or wheat or anything, wheat flour is 15 rupees. I mean, 60 rupees. Okay, and in that 1 kg of wheat flour, you can make 15 roti. Okay, and if you are going to make it by yourself, then you can make it with a rate of 4, right? And with extra gas and oil if required or something, then say 5 rupees per roti. You can make it by yourself if you're going to make it. And if you're going to buy it outside the same, then they are costing it 25 rupees one. So which is better? It's better to make it in home, right? Because if it's a 25 rupees outside and you're wanting 15 roti, then that cost 25 into 15, right? So it's a costly to afford 375 rupees just for a 15 roti, which makes a single piece of roti is 25. So it is better that we decide to make it in home. So similarly, if we are going to buy some I mean, something like, say, for an example, if you're wanting to buy a tea cake outside in a general store or in a baker's shop, they charges for 175 rupees or 200 rupees per kg. Okay. So if you're going to make it in home, the plain sponge cake, the plain tea cake, you can make it in less than 100 rupees, right? And you are knowing to cook. If you are knowing to cook, then it is right. So similarly, in an organization, any product that can be within the organization or to buy it from outside, right? So each decision, whatever you're going to take, whether to buy or else to make it by yourself, it's all about money. It's all about your own money spending for making or else to buy. So we have to see whichever is feasible. That is the lowest price, right? So the decision will be taken depends upon the materials available nearby you and the effective labors. Yeah, you think that I wish to make uh, say for an example, you wish to bake a cookie. You don't want to make a cookie, but you're gonna try to make a cookie without knowing how to bake a cookie. It goes wrong unless otherwise you really try to learn to make a good and quality cookies. Rather than that, if you are going to buy from outside, it costs 25, 30 rupees, right? Depends upon the quality and depends upon quantity. So that's a topic here. And as the organization runs in the long run, yeah, so it is really necessary to know whether that is to be made or else to buy. right? So say for an example, you're going to manufacture something and you're wanting this product for a long run. So each and every time for that particular product to incorporate with the product which you are making, you are spending almost say for an example 1500 each. For each particular product you are spending this. For one unit you're spending 1500. For the second unit you're spending another 1500, because you're wanting that sub material which you're not able to make it by your own, right? So that is not a proper way. So we think, okay, so somehow if it is if you are able to make it by yourself, then what are the decisions you're supposed to take? What are the efforts you have to put it? If you are going to make it by yourself, whether that will be the same 1500, the same unit, or else that will be lesser than that. If you get it lesser than that, then, and also you can make the same quality or else a better quality than what you spend for 1500 to buy the sub product, supporting product, then automatically you can make the product than to buy it from the subcontractor or someone, right? It's all about money, your own money, and about the quality, what you're going to get it, and how much you are going to use it in your plant from the supplier. Okay, so it depends upon that. We will either you can make it by yourself or else buy it from the outside by using some subcontract or something like that, right? It's all about meeting your demand effectively, cost effectively, right? So if we see about the approaches for making buy or make or buy decision, then there are three types of analysis for making make or buy decision. The first one is a simple cost analysis, second one is economic analysis, and third one is break even analysis. So already break even analysis we saw in the first unit. Okay, so now we will see about simple cost analysis and then economic analysis and later break even analysis. Okay, so already I have told you about the element costs, right? Variable cost, labor cost, overhead cost, and all other cost, margin price, and everything. So you please switch over to that particular topic once before moving on to the problem. Okay, because again, I will not explain you what is variable cost and what is overhead cost, what is the labor charges, and all other things. I'll not explain you now. Okay, so we will just move on to the problem directly. Okay, so you can check out the other YouTube links. Okay, I'll just also post the element of cost in the description box. You can also check it out so that you can recall the selling price of the product and all other things, how the cost of elements are classified. Okay, fine. So now moving on to the problem for the simple cost analysis. A company has extra capacity that can be used to produce a sophisticated fixture which it has been buying rupees 900 each. If the company makes the fixture, it will incur materials cost of rupees 300 per unit, labor cost of rupees 250 per unit, and variable overhead cost of rupees 100 per unit. The annual fixed cost associated with unused capacity is rupees 10 lakhs. Demand over the next year is estimated at 5,000 units. Would it be profitable for the company to make the fixture? Okay. So the company is wishing to make a sophisticated fixture. Okay. So which can be which has been buying for rupees 900. Okay. So if the company is wanting to make a fixture, okay, then the materials to be purchased is rupees 300 per unit, and the labor cost is also 250 per unit, and the variable overhead cost is 100 per unit. Okay, so the annual fixed cost associated with the unused capacity is 10 lakhs, and the demand of the next year will be 5,000 units. Okay, so it's asked that whether that will be profitable or not. So we are knowing about the variable cost per unit, right? So again, you can check out the cost element topic in the YouTube, okay, which I'll mention in the description box for your reference, and then you can come to the problem. Okay, so here we are having variable cost per unit. So that will be material plus labor plus overhead, right? So here the material cost is rupees 300 and the labor cost is 250 and overhead is 100, right? And therefore the total variable cost will be by the next year the estimation will be 5,000 units, and now we are having the total cost is 650 per unit. So 5,000 into 650 per unit, which we have arrived at the 650 per unit, right, for the variable cost. So we are getting 32 lakhs 50,000 rupees. And next, you can add up the fixed cost associated with the unused capacity. So the fixed cost associated with the unused capacity is 10 lakhs. So when you're adding up it, then you'll have the total cost of 42 lakhs 50,000 rupees. So if you're going to make it, then the amount will be 42 lakhs 50,000 rupees. Okay. So to make the product, then that will be 42 lakhs 50,000 rupees. And if you wish to buy, then the purchased cost, right? So the purchased cost. So the demand over the next year is 5,000 unit, right? So we have 5,000 unit, and then the purchase is, if you're buying, then that is 900 each, right? So 900 each means into 900. So you're having 45 lakhs. And then again, you have to add up with the unused capacity, that is 10 lakhs, and you're having 55 lakhs. So which is lower? Making is lower, right? So definitely it is recommended that you can make the fixtures than to buy. Okay. And next is economic analysis. Under economic analysis, how much, it's all about how much that is economically feasible. Okay, so here again, so with the concept of again purchase and manufacturing, whether to purchase or make, there is a buy or make or buy decision. Okay, so we are having, actually it's also derived from the equations. Okay, so already you're knowing about the equation. Now with an example, an item has a yearly demand of 2,000 units. The different cost is the different cost in respect of making or buy are as follows. Determine the best option. So they have given buy and make. So for the item per unit is 8 rupees if you buy, and if you make, that is 5 rupees. And the recruitment cost per order is 120 rupees. And setting up cost is 60 if you make it. And the annual carryover cost is 1.6 if you buy, and rupees 1 for making. And the production rate by yearly will be 8,000 units. Okay, so now we are having in the question that yearly demand is 2000, right? So 2000 units yearly demand, so units per year. And order, uh, procurement order is rupees 120. So that is your CO. Okay, that is the ordering cost. Okay, or else okay, so another is that carrying cost, or else setup cost. So here the setup cost is, carrying cost is 1 rupee 60 paise per unit per year. And now you're knowing the formula, that is economic order size. That Q1 is your economic order size, which is equal to root of 2 COG divided by CC. Okay, so now you can find the approximate units. And then next you have to find the total cost per year. So the total cost per year, you're having demand per year into purchase price plus again demand per year into ordering cost divided by economic order size plus economic order size into carrying cost divided by 2. So you will have the total cost. So next for making option, already formula is given. So here for this the setup cost is 60 rupees, and demand per year is 2000 rupees. I mean, sorry, 2000 unit per year, and carrying cost is rupees 1, and production rate is 8,000 units per year. So knowing the formula that Q2 is equal to root of 2COR divided by CC into 1 plus R divided by K. Okay, so it's R. Okay, I think it's clearly mentioned in, right? So here the manufacturing model demand per year, but we are having that production rate here, so that's why it's yeah, demand. It's not R. Sorry, it is yeah, it's 2000. Yeah, right. Demand. Either the demand would be D or R. Yeah. So we are having 2 into 60 into 2000 divided by 1 into 1 minus 2000 divided by 8000. Okay, so you're having it in terms of units, right? So now you can get it whichever is less. So in this, that making is cheaper, right? So next is a break-even analysis. We already seen break-even analysis in the first unit. Okay, so I will post the break-even analysis relevant video in the description box. You can check out the description box once again, and then you can come on to the problem. Okay, so now I'm moving to the problem directly. A manufacturer of TV buys TV cabinet at rupees 500 each. In case the capacity makes it within the factory, the fixed and variable cost would be rupees 4 lakhs and rupees 300 per cabinet, respectively. Should the manufacturer make or buy the cabinet if the demand is 1500 TV cabinets? cabinets? Okay. So here you're having the selling price per unit is 500, and then variable cost per unit is 300, right? Per cabinet, okay. And then fixed cost is 4 lakhs, okay. So variable cost is 300 and then fixed cost is 400. So now you can find the break even analysis. So for break even analysis, you can say that BEP break even point is equal to fixed cost divided by selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit, right? So with this you can find BEP, and you can find that whichever is lesser than the break even quantity. So here the demand is 1500 units, right? So is lesser than the break even quantity. So here the break even quantity is 2000. So the company should buy the cabinets. Okay, suppose if it is higher, then you can, yeah, you can, if the break even quantity is higher, then definitely you can make it. Okay, so here that you can buy the cabinet for the TV production. Okay, there are, next one is that there are three alternatives available to meet the demand of a particular product. They are as follows: manufacturing the product by using process A, and then process B, and the last one is the buying the product. Okay, so here they have given the manufacturing A, B, process A and process B, and to buy. And in the next column they have given the cost element, fixed cost, variable cost, and purchase cost. Okay, so the differences is that process A is producing 5000 sorry 5 lakhs rupees, and then the process A B is 6 lakhs rupees, and the variable cost is 175, and for the process B that is 150, and for making for buying the purchase price would be 125. Okay, so the annual demand of the product is 8,000 units. Okay, so should the company make the product using process A or process B, or to buy it out? Okay, so now you can figure it out, like the annual cost of process A and process B, you have to find it separately. So to find the process A or process B, then you have to follow the fixed cost plus variable cost into the total volume quantity. Okay, so process A and process B separately. So here for the process A, we are having 5 lakhs, and for the process B, we are having 6 lakhs. Okay, and for variable cost, you are having 175 for process A and 150 for process B. And the volume is same, 8,000 unit. Okay, so with this, you can find the amount. Okay, so process A is producing 19 lakhs and process B is producing 18 lakhs. So now the annual cost to buy is the purchase price divided by unit into volume. So that is a purchase price per unit into volume. Okay, so per unit price, that is 125, right? So purchase price per unit is 125, and the amount is, the demand is 8,000 unit, right? So you're having rupees 10 lakhs. So now you have to know that which one, whether to buy or else to process. So 10 lakhs, 18 lakhs, and 19 lakhs. So now here it is clear that you can buy, right? So you can buy the product. So coming to the tutorial question. So try to work out the problems here. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is in the page number 174 to 175, or else the PDF page number 183 and 84. Okay, so try to complete the problem, read the question, and if you have any doubt related to it, then you can WhatsApp me in the group, or post the queries in Google Classroom, right? Or else you can mail me out.